What else you want to talk about? We got
No, real quick,
what's up?
Tab. Actually, I just wanted to say I saw Gervonta Davis was in here for a minute. I don't know if he's still in here. I know he has his big
Tank on here.
Yeah, Tank. Tank. Yeah, well, I don't know if he's still on here. I don't know if he's still on here. I don't know. He might have bounced. I don't know. He might have bounced. He might have bounced. He was only on for a second. Tank, you want to come in, Tank? Can I bring you in? I'd love to bring you in. Only because I know for like the longest time.
Gervonta Tank Davis and Floyd Mayweather's feud just escalated, and this time Floyd's not staying quiet. After years of tension and subtle jabs, Tank went off in a live interview, openly blasting Mayweather over his ego and the way he managed their business dealings. But if Tank expected Floyd to stay silent, he clearly misjudged him, because now Floyd's firing back, and the entire boxing world is watching.
And he talked about it. He said, I don't want to do an exhibition against Floyd Mayweather. He said, I'm only doing real fights. Now, of course, I can't get up high in weight, but I'll fight him in a real fight at the weight that I'm at.
Let's be honest, Floyd's been waiting for a moment like this ever since Tank walked away from Mayweather Promotions. Their relationship has been rocky from the start. Floyd went from playing the role of proud mentor to constantly throwing shade, and this latest moment gave him the perfect chance to remind Tank who really helped build his career.
Tank Davis, he was a young kid, came up to me when he was a kid, wanted an autograph. I signed his phone for him and told him, you'll be world champion someday, and I'll be your promoter. Years later, he was working with some people from our team, because our team is huge. We got guys in DC, Baltimore, Philly, New York, all around. He won a few fights. I think he was like 8 or 9-0. I told him, in under 24 months, you'll be world champion. Made the right moves, put him in the right position. He's a multi-millionaire now.
Absolutely.
He was a kid that couldn't even buy a bus ticket. Now he's a multi-millionaire.
But let's take a step back. This beef didn't start overnight. The tension has been building for years. When Tank was rising, Floyd was the one who spotted his talent, gave him the right exposure, and turned him into a pay-per-view star. But the real issue, Tank didn't like being controlled. He couldn't stand Floyd always stealing the spotlight, making everything about himself, and treating him like a kid instead of the champion he had become.
When I say certain things, they say, oh, he's hating. There's no different from when I talked about the thing with Gervonta, for instance. When I said that I need all fighters. I said I need all the young fighters that's making money in the sport of boxing. What I need you guys to do is do this. Brother, it's Chrome Heart, Gucci, Louis, Mercedes. We need to take our money and invest in real estate so that we can live that same great life when our careers are over. So I guess that he took it as, I guess he's the only one that wears Chrome Heart. He's the only one that wears Gucci. He's the only one that wears Louis Vuitton. He's the only one that drives a Mercedes. And last time I checked, we got fighters all around the world that wear top flight clothes that make good money.
Things got even worse when Tank started hinting he was ready to leave Mayweather Promotions. He made it clear he wanted to stand on his own, and as soon as his contract ended, he walked away.
Has the time come, gotta ask you this, has the time come for Tank Davis to take control of his own career and leave Mayweather Promotions?
It don't necessarily have to be leave Mayweather Promotions. It's about this. Become that man, handle your own, responsibility, your own priorities. So I feel as though it's my career, so I feel as though I need to be the one to control my career. You know what I mean? So, and it's time. You know what I mean? Everybody don't need to, have them training wheels on them forever. You know what I mean? Time to, ride their own bike without training.
Floyd kept it cool in public, but behind the scenes, he was clearly bitter. He went from praising Tank to barely mentioning him, and when he did, it was usually with a backhanded remark about how Tank still had a lot to learn.
We talked about Mayweather playing games with Tank and how that could look to other people. People brushed it off, but look, one of his fighters took it serious and left. Jalil said he seen that, and essentially he's like, bro, this the dude supposed to be God in our career, and he's saying the fight we fighting on is canceled. You know what I mean? You can't take these games that you playing with Tank so far when you got a bunch of other fighters on your stable dying to eat.
On top of that, Tank wasn't happy about Floyd firing Leonard Ellerbe from Mayweather Promotions, a guy who had always been in his corner and supported him from the start.
Whatever is going on with them guys, all of the tension, you know, we got Leonard Ellaby being let go from Mayweather Promotions, being hired, you know, they're stating that he's possibly going to be hired by GTD, will have a significant role with GTD Promotions, and all this back and forth, you know, Floyd, from speculation or from reports stating that Tank blocked Floyd's fighter Carmel Moulton from fighting on the Tank versus Frank Martin card. All this, you know, all these things going on. You had Tank, who was signed to Mayweather Promotions for a while, you know, the league sparring of Haney and Tank, all of this massive media news and everything that's been put out there for the masses to see worldwide.
Fast forward to now, and it's all out in the open. In his latest live interview, Tank didn't hold back. He directly called out Floyd, saying he only cared about himself, never truly supported him, and was just using him for personal gain.
What's your dream fight card?
Dream fight card?
Anybody.
So there's a couple fights on there. Me versus Floyd.
Okay. Okay. All right. We'll leave it at that.
The real chaos started when Floyd's daughter got dragged into the drama. Yes, Tank and Floyd's daughter. If you've been following, you know Ryan Garcia was the first to reveal the secret affair between Tank and Mayweather's daughter. At first, many dismissed it as just another wild claim from Garcia, but then Tank confirmed it himself.
Because Ryan is on the internet right now saying that he knows the root cause of the Tank Davis and Floyd Mayweather beef. And this was news to me, that there's a possibility that Tank had a relationship with Floyd's daughter. It's not official news. If Ryan Garcia said it, it's definitely not official news. And I'm not gonna act like he doesn't have a relationship with Tank Davis and Floyd Mayweather, like where there's smoke, there couldn't be fire. There is clearly something going on between Floyd and Tank Davis.
His daughter, she a grown woman. She do what she want to do, when she want to do it. You know what I mean? So
yeah, but is Tank right for that though?
Yeah.
Yeah, but is that good business to sleep with your business partner's daughter?
Business is business, and personal is personal. We can't let this get between our money, man.
Tank admitted that Floyd's daughter had been reaching out to him, sending messages and trying to reconnect. When this news came out, you can bet Floyd was furious, because if there's one thing Mayweather values more than money, it's his family. Tank getting involved with his daughter was the last thing Floyd could tolerate.
Do you think Floyd did that intentionally?
Yeah, for sure.
Why? After so much time, I feel like, I guess, again, after what we think, he helped you come to the game, he gave you the spotlight. Like, why would he try to diminish your career?
Because at that time, I don't want to go too deep into it, because I don't want to bring it up. But it was somehow that they were saying that I was messing with his daughter off of the fact that she kept Snapchat.
Okay.
Kept hitting me on Snapchat. So they sent it to Floyd, and Floyd bugged out.
Okay.
So that's what made it like.
And you think that was a downfall of y'all career? I mean, y'all
No, it was a
relationship, not
downfall.
career.
Yeah,
Relationship.
It wasn't a downfall of my career. I mean, my our relationship, because it was more things that he was doing. Like,
He scheduled a fight, I think.
Floyd didn't just respond. He flipped the script and began exposing all of Tank's flaws for the world to see.
That's how he feels. If he's upset with me over me being good to him, over me helping him, he can be upset.
I mean,
I'm not mad at him though.
Right.
He's entitled to be upset.
Floyd called out Tank for his lack of discipline, saying he still fights like an amateur, and even criticized his last fight against Lamont Roach, claiming a true champion wouldn't have let it be so close. And remember, the only time Tank fought without Floyd in his corner, it ended in a controversial draw, especially that 9th round moment everyone keeps talking about, which should have sealed Roach's fate. Floyd slammed Tank for being undisciplined, saying he still fights like a rookie, and knocked his last bout with Lamont Roach, saying a real champ wouldn't have let it get so tight. Plus, the only time Tank fought without Floyd by his side, It ended in a controversial draw, especially that 9th round everyone's buzzing about, the one that should have ended Roach's chances.
Oh, not right, but Davis took off some of the steam of the punch, but still, Roach was right. He took a knee. He took a knee. What is he doing? He's preventing. It's gotta be enough. What? Yeah, he's got to took a knee. He's got to count. You take a knee like that, that looks like a knockdown. All right.
Now things have exploded. Floyd's done acting like the calm, collected mentor. He's going all out, trashing Tank at every opportunity and making it clear that Gervonta Davis owes everything to him.
Hopefully the commission gets this right. It was a bummer not being declared the winner on a technicality that could be righted, that wrong could be righted, obviously, in different ways, in different fashions.
Everything's blown up now. Floyd isn't the commenter anymore. He's attacking Tank non-stop, making sure everyone knows Gervonta Davis wouldn't be where he is without him.
When Floyd left Bob Arum, it's good for them to do it and become their own boss. And then if another guy does it, it's not good for the sport. He's disloyal. And what's wrong with Tank saying he want to be his own boss? And honestly, I've been there. The relationship between them two is very toxic. It's a toxic relationship. It's up and down and up and down. And I'm not going to elaborate to everything that I know, but it's a very toxic relationship. And that's why when I tweet stuff, I don't tweet often, but when I tweet, I may fire off 50 tweets in the day. And that's why when I tweeted certain things about the relationship, Tank retweeted it because he knows. Like, I'm not just gonna say what it is. It's a very toxic relationship. It's back and forth. And I think it will serve him best to go and be his own.
It's no secret Floyd's been watching Keyshawn closely, but now he's taken it to a whole new level.
Floyd fucked with DB3. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, he came up and asked about me first, and he was like, yeah, I see your two brothers going crazy too. Ain't your youngest one going to the Olympics? Like, what's his name? Keon. Like, your other one's signed with you with top rank too. Like, he loved us as a group.
So he already knew you, like, prior? Like, you didn't even have to explain, yo,
You feel me? Like, of course he knew me, but he also knew my two other brothers as well. So I'm like, damn, Floyd paying attention. Like, he really fuck with us. Maybe because we carry ourselves as a family and we just so strong with that. Or maybe because we just can fucking fight too. You know what I'm saying? He never really went into details on how he knew us. But when he did that shit at his gym, and he told me that, I'm like, damn, like, he different. I text Floyd the other day, like, Floyd, he like, man, anytime, family, you just let me know. I could call Floyd right now. He fuck around and answer, you know what I mean? So, Floyd's a real nigga, I'm not gonna lie.
Keyshawn has been training under Floyd's guidance, picking up skills from the very man who once coached Tank. And honestly, if anyone knows Tank's strengths and weaknesses inside out, it's Floyd Mayweather.
Luckily, now I got a chance to be around Floyd Mayweather. He been calling me now, he be texting me now. The whole last camp, I was in Floyd's gym. He closing down the gym for me. I'm working pads with him. He working pads with me and my brother Kelvin. Me and Kelvin sparring in front of Floyd. Like, he coaching us. Like, now it's like, damn, Shakur, Terrence, and Floyd now. So, man, I honestly think that's God. Like, if you really look at it, what professional fighters out here just have a strong circle as strong as like ours. Like, you got the best prospect. Then you got Shakur. Then you got Terrence Crawford. And then outside of our circle, we got Floyd Mayweather also tapping in with us. You know what I mean? Like, our circle is really crazy. It's really crazy, and it shows to where when we fight, it's always our opponents. It's never a close fight. Even with Terrence, it's never a close fight. And
4 years, Tank was seen as an unstoppable knockout artist. Land a clean shot, and it was over. But against Roach, something changed.
Lamont Roach definitely earned my respect tonight. Definitely one of the first fighters to put Tank to the test. Just matching fire with fire. That was a good fight. For me, I need to see a rematch ASAP. But yeah, Tank definitely took the knee 100%. I see Roach winning that 7-5 personally. But boxing is business, so they were never going to let him have that win. Roach's timing was on point though. No easy knockouts tonight. Sharp counters, like, very good fighter, very good fighter. Let me know what you guys think, if that robbery was fair or not. Leave it in the comments.
That fight was uncomfortably close and revealed a tough truth. If you can handle Tank's power, it turns into a technical fight. And Tank isn't exactly a technical wizard. He depends on his speed, explosiveness, and that deadly left hand. When you take those away, he suddenly looks much more vulnerable.
How do you assess his power after being in there for 12?
He got decent power. He got decent power for sure. I ain't gonna say it's exaggerated. I told y'all I got a chin. I ain't going like that. It's just not gonna happen. But like I said, I see why he knocked people out, and I think he felt my power too. Like, I think that's what negated a lot of his shots. And once I took his best shot, I was like, oh yeah, it's time to roll. Like I said, I knew I had a chin. I mean, I spar guys that were like junior middleweights, like current champions that was at that weight. So I know I can take a punch. He's twitchy in there. Like, I see why. I do see why he knocked people out. I mean, like, being up close and personal, obviously I seen it on the TV like that, but I understand why he knocked people out. I'm not going to tell y'all because y'all going to tell him.
Keyshawn is exactly the kind of fighter who can exploit those weaknesses.
Davis Keyshawn, this new guy, he's 140 pounds. He's not bad.
Yeah.
Keyshawn Davis. That's him right there.
Ooh, no, I thought he was.
Ooh, there you go right here.
Oh, yeah.
He's a young guy.
Nice combination.
He's quick.
Good. Yeah. Ooh.
He's a harder puncher.
He's quick, smart, and has Olympic-level boxing IQ. He doesn't have to hunt for a knockout. He just needs to weather the early pressure, keep his distance, and outbox Tank.
I feel like I beat Tank too, as well. Only time I see them come out fast, it's in the cruise. I know boxing, and also I know myself, so. Yeah.
Here's the thing. Tank doesn't seem like the fighter he used to be. He's talked about retiring more than once, saying he's tired and ready to move on. That's not what you want to hear from someone about to step into one of the biggest fights of their career. If you're not fully focused, you give your opponent an advantage. Keyshawn, though, is hungry and rising fast. This fight is his chance to prove he's the future of the division. For him, it's not just another fight. It's his moment to take down a legend and make a statement.
I would prefer Tank Davis, the top guy. I would go for the top guy. If I could choose, I would choose Tank Davis. I would knock Tank short out. Tank is a great fighter. Hats off to Tank. I'm not even gonna just do all that. Like, Tank is a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows that. He got the power, he got the skill, the ability, he's patient. You know what I'm saying? But I know who I am. That little short ain't touch me. And I'm coming with that same shit he coming with. And he know that. His coach Kenny, you know, got a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? Talks to go fight from Cuba. No, nigga, I'm gonna fight Tank. Stop mentioning other people when I mention your fighter. What you talking about, boy? Like, don't play with me, bro. Y'all know how I'm coming. Tank, if you wanna fight, send me a contract, bro. Tank, you know.
So that's all from today's video.
That's it for today's video. If you liked it, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Share your thoughts in the comments, stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next video.